just a quick video, sort of quick. They're never quick. I always like for them to be quick, but then, you know, life happens. Things just happen, and that's the beauty of a live stream. So this video comes by special request. Someone's having trouble setting up the geprc cinelog 20. Beautiful drone. We actually rebuilt this one from scratch. Actually, we've rebuilt every drone you see behind me because they don't have care refresh. And the reason why was because in the beginning I didn't know how to fly, and I was crashing and bashing and dandling lits and yeah. And so I know these drones like the back of my hand, but it wasn't my plan to know these like clockwork. It's just that's how it happened. But I know what it's like to want to know how to fly, and now I know how to fly. You've seen me fly these without a problem, and now there are other people out there having problems, and so we're going to help out this one particular fella who's abroad, meaning overseas. Anyway, knowing that and moving forward, we learned this trick from Brian: pop out chat, and then we want it to be live chat for those that want to chime in. Market Bay might chime in, and then I'm just going to shrink that window, make sure our stream health is excellent, which is great. Sometimes you get glitches out, but that's okay. I'm just looking. So far, yeah, so good. All right, so I'm just going to shrink and dink the window here, and then create a new window so we can find out who this person is that needs help with the geprc. It's a nice drone, but I still like the Pavo 25 version too. But don't be fooled by this little drone, because there's actually a mount that goes on here for the camera. It's somewhere to be found, but apparently this little baby is powerful. So if you know how to fly, you could put a camera on this thing. Here, I'll let you have a peek at this one. What's this one? Whoops, moved the camera accidentally. I guess I can put that like that. I'll just organize everything because we're going to take it apart, unfortunately. That's straight a little bit. Hold on one second. Yeah, so even though it's a pretty model, it's a little glitchy because everything's underneath if you want to access your camera. Oh no, this one has it. It's the other one. Nice. There's a little slot on the slide. All right, so without any further ado, let's get started. Let's see what we have here, who this fella is that needs some help. Help me, and my name's not Wanda. Let's see, we sent them that. Step Squad 12. Yep, sent them the STL for that. Someone said cool to some other. I have problem with my. Okay, can't tell me. I'll get to that one in a second. But we're going to do the first half of this and then some with the others. Mucho bueno. General T. Agradezco mucho. Hello. So this is from the FAQ 73, as you can see here. Hello, I'm still watching the videos you recommended yesterday. One of the things I tried with your cinelog video is to copy the CLI of my PMP version drone from the geprc website with the Air Unit 03, but it gave me a lot of errors. I don't know what he's doing wrong. My question is whether or not to configure Betaflight. Do I have to load those codes into the CLI? Thank you. All right, so first we're going to show you all the settings. Then we're going to show you this drone working. Then we're going to do a CLI dump. And after we do the dump, we'll put it up in the GitHub repository. And hopefully you can take a dump. And, oh, look, for Sizzle. New drone. Is that the 04 Pro? No, this isn't the 04 Pro. I have the 04 Air Unit in another drone. This is an old one. I've had this for about almost 2 years. The geprc. Oh, you can't see. The geprc cinelog 20. You can only fly so many drones. You could probably put the 04 Pro on here too, or yeah, you can. It looks like you can. There's space underneath there. Maybe might be a little bit tricky, but possibly the 04 Lite But no, this is the geprc cinelog 20. Really nice drone, very powerful drone. This is for the camera mount if you know how to fly. Me, I wouldn't put a camera on there, but I just fly with the Avata. But anyway, someone's having trouble with the rates. So the Pavo 04 is on this one. I'll show you. But then we got to get to business. So the 04 is on here on this 3D printed frame. Similar to the XS flying kit. See, look at that. Flies really well. Beautiful. I put this on the Pavo 20. Yeah, this is the Pavo 20. Great drone. But you can only fly so many drones. Like if I bought another drone, it looks like fly swat, you know? Like so many. Like you just don't have time. And that's why I like to balance the channel out with like other stuff. With soldering video should come out tomorrow on Thursday. Look out for that. All right, so let's see what we have here. Let me just put this over here. I'll just, hold on. I'll just write it in here. geprc cinelog 20. Someone is having trouble. We will save the day. All right, so here we go. Let's get started. Let's let them know that we're live though, right? That would be ideal. Open link in new window. 20. And mute that. Go here, reply there. Here is the live stream. Trust me, I know what this is like. I've been down this road. That was me in the beginning. I replied back to everybody. I wrote to Nick. I wrote to Captain Drone, and I was like, "What are the rates? How do we set it up?" Nah, nothing. They're more of like a show and tell kind of thing, or whatever they call it. Anyway, but they're still great. But you know, this channel just operates differently. So here's the drone. The first thing you want to do, okay, is find a window. Update it. You want to make sure that it's running the right firmware, because if it's not, you're not going to be able to update anything. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out how to do the update. But here we go. Here's a window. Nope. There's a window. Nope. I'm gonna have to set up a new window just for you. All right, so hang in there. I'll just put myself here so you can see me, but I'm going to set up a new window so that I can show you exactly what we're going to do. So it's lights out, it's darkness, complete darkness, but don't worry, you will see in any minute a desktop appear. All right, and now any minute you will see me appear. MacBook. Oh no, actually I have to add a layer. I'm going to add a layer. There we go. This will be me. Camera, I believe it's camera 2. Nope. What would be camera 1? MacBook Pro, no, camera. There we go. So that's me. Hi. We are going, bueno. ¿Cómo estás? Es muy bueno. So that's me. And now we're going to have another camera, a little bit bigger. We're just going to add the stuff. Don't touch my stuff. Going to add another layer, and there we go. So that one can go right here, and we'll probably work in the middle. Okay, add new. So this one would be camera 2, and we might adjust the size a little bit. We're going to rotate it so it's not upside down, and whoop, wrong one. That would be this one. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can see. Voila. Okay, so so first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the drone, right, and plug it into the computer. If we have a port somewhere, and don't mean the kind you drink. All right, so just plug it into your computer. It's via, thankfully this one's via USB-C. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this here, okay, and then plug it in. You're plugging it into the computer. We're not getting the PID rates as of yet. So we're going into the O3 air unit. You might need a screwdriver. All right, take your screwdriver, flathead preferably. There we go. And then pop that little rubber thingy off. Okay. Oops. Oh wow, forgot all about this. See, it's been a while since I've opened this. And then it should just magically turn on. Yep, there's some data running through. I just can't see. Oh yeah, see you should see it flashing. See it flashing green? And then now it should appear on the desktop. Okay? I wonder what kind of footage I have on here though. It's gonna go into a new window. Oh, I have to select allow. Select allow if you have a device, permissions and stuff like that. So now we just, there it is. See where it says internal storage? Make sure you get your videos off. I just want to have a peek and see what I have on here. And it's been a while since I've actually flown this baby. Let's see, when was this? 2023. Wow, look at that. See? I thought I flew this with Ken though. Oh, you know why? The storage is full. Yeah, because I flew this last week, but you can't record anymore if your storage is full. Let's just see what's on here. A lot of basement stuff. Oh, we got something outside. When was that? 2023. Wow. Okay. Let's see. 45 seconds. That's it. I only lasted a minute. Oh no, this is pretty cool. 2023. See, all nice and smooth the footages, and wow. Kind of forgot about this. Memories. All right, so take your videos off just in case you save them, okay? But leave it plugged in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to launch let me just put to the cursor here. Where is the cursor? Cursor. C-U-R. Cursor Pro. This is like so you can follow the bouncing ball. Okay, so now I'm going to launch DJI Assistant for consumer drones. Now, if you don't have the latest version of consumer drones installed, you're not going to be able to update your drone. So I'll leave it, see right here, DJI O3 Air Unit. But if you look here on the bottom, version 2135. The only thing I don't like about this DJI software, you could be running 2133, and it's never going to tell you to update. You have to basically check every now and again. It's self-regulating. It's not auto-regulated. Like what says, boom, there's an update. Would you like to update? Nope, not with the DJI app. This assistant for consumer drones. So there could actually be a newer version, and I don't even know. So the only way to find that out, hopefully it's still supported. So let's just find out to see what the latest version is, okay? And see if we can download it. If there isn't, DJI ASS for consumer drones. Let's see what the latest one is. 2135. So you have the latest one. And you have Windows right there, and you have Mac. You choose your platform for what works right for you. Okay, so now I believe that's 2135. So I'm running the latest. I'm running the latest and the greatest. Now sometimes having the latest and greatest doesn't really matter. You don't have to have it. Like for certain applications, you can just run them forever and not have 5.0 and still running on 3. Unfortunately, with the DJI Assistant for consumer drones, you'll never be able to update unless you're running the latest one for your drone, that is, if it requires being flashed this way, like as we are, because it's inside of there. All right, knowing that and moving forward, let's go back. DJI Assistant for consumer drones. We're going to click it, and might be an update because you see it's been a while since I've flown it. See, I'm current. 2024. Oh, 725. Oh, so let's see. There's an update. Yeah, it's current. Wow. So it hasn't been up. So the current version for the O3 air unit is 103.00. Okay. Wow. I thought so. And that was last year, so it hasn't been updated since. That's pretty wild. Let's hit refresh. You could refresh it, but make sure it says current. That's it. All right. And you're running the latest and the greatest on your drone, because that will affect the experience, especially with the goggles and things like that. Okay, so remember O3, see, Now what we're going to do is we're going to find that little piece right here. All right. I may have to make myself disappear or another window, since we're gonna just make sure that just hit refresh again, because sometimes there's a delay. See? That's weird. You can hit refresh, but I just want to hit here. All right, it is what it is. That's what it says. So we're running the latest and the greatest. All right, knowing that and moving forward, just gonna go back, close that. 2135. Da, da, da. Hey, Markabe, what's up? Good seeing Markabe's here. Markabe flies too. Markabe does 3D printing. Markabe rides a motorcycle. Markabe does a lot of things that I don't do. I always wanted to ride a motorcycle, but something about the clutch. Can't do the clutch thing. All right. So now that we've done that, we're gonna get rid of a window here. Okay, we're going to get rid of this window. Remove layer. And then we'll add it back maybe. So now you want to connect. Here, I'll show you. You want to get this piece right here. See that? Get that piece. And you're going to connect it to the drone. So now we're going to plug it out. So thankfully it's USB-C. And I think, no, it's not. Hold on. No, to connect to the drone, it's like this micro. All right, so now just plug it out. And we're going to use this one. Hold on one second. This one right here. See? Looks like that. We're going to connect to the flight controller. All right. Okay, and then we're going to connect this under here. Connect here, I'll show you so you can see. Now we're going to connect this. Oh, man. Oh, no, that's right. We don't need this. No, you don't need this. Forget it. The basura, as they would say. Don't throw it out, but meaning like we don't need it. Okay? Let me just go here. So we don't need that. No bueno. No bueno, like they say in Spanish. Okay, so just going to connect this to the drone. Because remember, this is someone who's abroad, overseas. So English is their second language. So we're just trying to help them. So now we're going to connect the nano. The key, right? Connect this into here. Connect the drone. It's the drone. And the computer. Okay, so now we'll go here, connect it. So it doesn't have to be updated. That's really cool. So now we're going to go here. Now that it's connected, we're going to launch Betaflight. Okay? So this one, yo, Makabe. That would be here. Do you need to see me? If you do, I'll just put Louis in the corner. Nobody puts Louis in the corner. All right, so now that we're here, we're going to launch Betaflight Configurator. Can't remember if I put the rates on here or not. If I put my rates in here or Afix's rates. I remember Afix gave us some rates too. And then we're going to connect. So feel free to pause, take a screenshot, and copy. Okay? So here are the ports. See the ports? UART1. And then just copy it, make sure it's there. UART2. This is great. They only give you 3 ports. This is awesome. I like that they do that. And then here, serial RX. And that's it. Okay? Make sure you have that. Configuration. Make sure this says everything, considering your last message said that you flashed it and you got a lot of errors. So pause, looks like esperando, mirando, and copy. Okay? Make sure yours have this. Esperando means stop, mirando means look, copy, I guess that's in English, right? I remember one time I traveled abroad. I was overseas, and I was like, that's so cool. I get to work on my Spanish. And it's like, damele uno de eso. And the guy's like, what can I get for you, my friend? And my kids were like, Daddy speaks Spanish. So cool. Why don't you ask Dad? I'm like, yeah, I don't speak Spanish. I wish I could. I speak a little bit. Broken Spanish. Gringo Spanish. So I remember copy, mirando, and esperando. All right, so Battery, leave it. I don't touch these settings, but you can look at them. I don't, because this one is plug and play. This one like works really well. Fail safe, I don't, oh, hold on 1 second. He probably doesn't even see that. Make sure, setup, because I was in expert mode. Setup, that's fine. It's muy bueno. Ports, see, mirando, configuración. Just copy it. Stop. Pause the video. And battery power, no toque. Presets, leave it. This drone doesn't require customization when it comes to that. If you don't see your OSD, then send it back. You don't have to flash it that way. All right, so then here, I believe this is where things get a little bit tricky. I don't know if this was set up. Oh yeah, 75, that's fine. See, right here. Huh, I wonder, yeah, these are the rates. So here are the rates. See, copy that. These are the rates from Midnight Off-Road Runner. Copy this. And mid throttle, I believe this was set there. Throttle limit is set to 100. TPA, that's, I leave that. We can check that later, but these are pretty much set. Throttle mid, I can't remember what this was set to, if that was set to 75. We can always compare it to another drone. Receiver, so that's fine. We don't see anything as a yes, but make sure this says serial via UART, see that? And make sure this says S-Bus, see the S-Bus, okay? And you have to leave that, leave it. And now you have modes. Oh man, I don't know if I have a battery. I should have a battery somewhere. So here are the mode settings. See that? You have 1000. This is for ARM to start the motors. 1000 to 2000. 1000, 1500. That's for angle. Angle is good for a beginner. If you don't know what you're doing now and you're coming to me for help, then it sounds like you need more flying lessons, which is fine. But you want to make sure angle is in there. Angle is set for aux1. Horizon, beeper, see, like, so horizon is 1500 to 2000. Beeper, you can hardly hear this thing. You'll never hear it if you lose it in a big city. And then crash flip, I don't believe I have it. I never really used it because I'm always flying in an open area. And then here, see, 1500, 2000. Okay. Now, don't touch the motors. No toque. No touch it. No touch. Leave it. I don't mess with that. Unless you built the drone or put a new flight controller in there, then you might be configuring, but leave it. Everything is set out of the box, unless this is a beta FPV, but it's not. It's a geprc. Now, OSD, you would put whatever you want. Cuanto tu quiero. You know, there is no set, but I have, this is what I have. I have battery voltage, core temperature. You want the core temperature because if it reaches 180 or 160, whatever it is, the O3 air unit is going to shut off. Even the O4. I think O4 has probably better heat management system. Craft name, you can, you know, call it Cindy, Wendy, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Fly mode, you want the fly mode because that'll tell you if you're in horizon or angle or acro, okay? And then other stuff, throttle position, which helps a little bit. I like watching the RPMs sometimes, but in the beginning there's so much going on. Like, oh, I'm looking here, looking there, and you're like, oh no, you crash, you know? So I remember in the beginning I would take a peek, let me see how much battery is left. By the time I did that, the drone would just crash. So there's a lot of metrics on there, and then just leave it minimal in the beginning, and then when you become novice, you can go crazy and put a whole bunch of stuff on there. But I don't. Warnings you want. The only warning I like is when it says land now. Then I know my time is almost up. There's so usually some buffer. All right, so let's go back to modes. You could have trouble starting because your modes are not correct. And I'll show you in a second. So if I have my modes, make sure you, even if you're inside testing a drone, make sure you wear it like you own it, because you want to, in case you drop, you have to stand up or do something, you know, you want to. All right, so it's on. but it's not going to sync because we don't have a battery. So now is when you want to put a battery in. Now the only downside to this is that, well, this one's okay. This one has pretty good battery management too. I have a 3S right here. This one takes up to 4. But 3 is fine because we're not doing anything crazy. So now you put a battery in, and with this on, it should hear beep beep. Remember, make sure this is updated. Make sure this is updated. Make sure this is running the current software too. Except I believe this goes to the goggles. So now I gotta get a set of goggles. Yeah. Well, but I'm not gonna do the goggles yet. Meaning like the setup for you to see. I'll show you in a bit. But I have to send 03 here. Hold on. Oh. So the remote sank, but this didn't. And I'll push it so you can see too, just not yet. See, it beeped. So now, but we're not doing goggles yet, but I'll show you goggles too, so don't worry, okay? So now we're connected to the 03. Now this is the reason why we're here is because we want to make sure that this works. See, watch, if you look on the screen, if it's sunk, you want to make sure you sync it too. See? Angle, horizon, and then probably another one, probably acro, but acro doesn't show up, which is so weird. Angle, horizon, acro. Yeah, I don't see, I guess acro is just default in there, built in, so you don't have to add it from the menu. So then look, and then I have, what's beeper? Beeper would be aux 5. See, beep, 4 or 5, 5. But set the range. Now watch. Watch this. This is what I'm talking about. Beep, yes. I'm going to show you here. It's beeping. If I press this, no beep. Esperando. Mirando. Esperando. Mirando. Esperando. But look, now if you mess it up, right? If you, let's say here's the beep. If I put this, póngalo eso aquí, and no bueno. Now I save it. Now watch. Nope. Si puedo. Sometimes it doesn't work. For ARM it might not work. Let's see, let's save it. Let's see what the range is. Si puedo. Pero no estás aquí. Let's see. Póngalo aquí. Save it. Save that. Now. See? No puedo. No puedo, pero see? Now it's not working. Because it's pero aquí y aquí. When póngalo aquí. No puedo. So that could be why you might not be launching. Okay? So now put it back and then save it and then watch. Puedo. See? So you got to make sure that it's set correctly. But that's just for beep. But good luck finding a drone in the middle of like outside. You'll never hear it with all the cars. You have to be in a quiet area or in an abandoned building. I've never done the flip over after crash. Which one is that one? That's the arm. Well, you won't arm. See arm? See? Arm. Si puedo. So you have to put them in the correct place. Póngalo. See? Watch. Put it there and there. But I would have tried a crash flip. Which one's aux 4? Is it that one? Yeah, flip over after crash. I have to try that and see. And then that's it. So now you're golden. You're set. Okay? The only thing I'm not sure about are the other PID rates, but I'll check. I'll compare it to another drone. these right here. If we go to PIDs, these will work. These will make a nice smooth flight. The only thing I'm not sure about is the TPA. Right here. I can't remember what the TPA is. You know what? Let's take a screenshot. I think it's 3. And then we'll compare it. And then I'll put this in. But this is fine. These rates are good. And then if they're not, we'll just compare it again. Okay. And then now, I believe we can close it. And we'll just hover. We'll hover with the drone. All right. So, we have the battery here. So that we know this is 3S. It'll still work. So we should be able to hover. So now we're going to take this out. Okay. Put this here. I'm going to need that because I'm going to take the rates from one of the other drones. Now, whoops, here we are. So let's see if we can go up a little bit, not a lot. Let's see if it works. Make sure you're in angle mode. You don't want to be in acro inside. I mean, you can. I know I can't, but some guys can. Some guys are superb. It's not me. I can just fly. All right, so now I'm going to launch it. Huh. Interesting. Throttle. I hate when that happens. Now it's not launching. I hate when that happens though. Alright. Sometimes you have to take the battery in and put it out. I hate when that happens. So we'll take the battery, put it out. Happens a lot with these drones. Even on the live streams. It should connect. There we go. Throttle. There we are. What? Alright, so it started. Sometimes you just got to take the battery out. Oh, battery's dead. That's okay. We make these videos so you don't have to. Alright, battery's dead. We gotta find another one. Another one. Whoops. Don't break your stuff. So we're gonna put the 4S in there. Where are my testers? Put it somewhere. Oh, it's probably in the bag. Always keep a battery tester handy, especially when you're going to be flying. Okay. And that's these drones. They'll fall from the sky. There's no like return home feature. This one should get us to hover. We're just going to hover, bring it up a little bit. Bring it up, rise up to the occasion. But I do want to find my testers. You always want to make sure your testers are handy. Keep them with your drone. Ah, there we go. I'll look for it later. Crash. Oh, man. This one's dead, too. It's alright, though. Should get enough juice. Make sure you're in angle mode. There we go. We just want to hover a little bit. See? Voila. So now we know it hovers, we know it works. There are just some other things I want to test, compare it to another drone before I push the rates up to the GitHub repository for you. I'm going to shut this off. 1 second. This one's not going to make it, Doctor. So now I'm just going to shut this off, because I want to check the last drone I flew, which is probably on the wall. That means this one, right? I just want to compare the rates because there are some really muy bueno settings. Para ti. Para tu. So now, one moment please. Good, I have a battery tester in there. I always want to make sure, because you never know when you're going to fly. Manual. I guess I can charge this battery in the meantime, because we'll show you some goggles, googly eyes stuff. Okay, let's find the drone. Beanie, meenie, miny, mo. Most likely it would probably be a Betaflight drone. Now these drones are really fickle. And you're always going to have that experience. So how I plugged it out, plugged it in, plugged it out, plugged it in. So sometimes you might have the right settings, and sometimes you just might have to plug it out, plug it in. Like when you go to the supermarket and the cashier's like, it's like, hey, puppy, can you take it out? She's like, no, put it in. No, take it out. And you're like, what? She's like, your credit card. I'm like, oh, you had me there for a second. I was about to get myself a bottle of wine. Yeah, so sometimes you just got to take it in, pull it out, take it in, pull it out. And the battery, this right here. I'll show you. Here, this thing right here. Sometimes you got to take it in, pull it out. And then it will, oh man, was this the one I flew? Take it in, pull it out, but give me a second. I can't remember. I'm going to get the other Pavo, because I don't remember plugging that in. Actually, it shouldn't matter. The reason why is because some of these are really hard to, this one's hard to put in. You got to get it in at the right angle. Literally. Okay, so this one, yeah, this one should be easier. So this one, no, don't worry about what this is because you don't have this anyway. We're just going to plug this in so we can get it on the, I just want to see where I have the 75. 70, I'll just take a screenshot and we'll compare. And then plug it in. That one. I don't know if I have. Maybe I might. And then plug this in here. See, it's lighting up. This is nice. I like this one. The only thing is with the lights, I can't see it. Like, it's cool for you. Like, hey, look at that drone. Look, that's really cool. But, like, I can't see it because I have my goggles on. You know, like, it would be nice if I could see it. If they made, like, an Avata version like this. Yeah, we actually made one like that and crashed it. All right. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. And we're going to launch beta. Don't worry about this because you don't have this, but I just need a special number. I remember I had 75, so because FPV Unknown had given us rates. I think I probably have it in the comments section. See, this is fine. So I'm going to go to PID tuning, and I'm going to go here. Throttle mid limit 50. Yeah, so you see, this was a little too thrusty for me. So we'll go here. See that right there? 50. I thought it was 75. We put 75 over here. Where is it? PID tune settings. Right there. That's 75. If you want 75 there. And then for here, These rates are fine. 190, 180. We'll just compare. Make sure that stays. But this is what we want right here. But I don't see the TPA. Interesting. It's here, but they probably placed it somewhere else on here. So let's see if we can find TPA. Maybe it's here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here it is. See? TPA 65. That's fine. Leave it. No toque. No toque. So leave that 65. All right. Knowing that and moving forward, now we can compare. So this is us. This is the drone right here. So we're just going to go here into, not the filter, but right there, and see what we have on the other drone. We'll get back to you later. And now I have my desktop is a mess. I've been making videos again. All right, so let's see. Oh, that was a satellite. CPL, so this one. So you see, we have throttle limit percent. Let's see, I'm going to open it up just so I can compare. Okay. And then bring this into that window. And then now, don't worry, it might be confusing to you, but I'm going to put the right stuff up for you. See, throttle mid 50. Throttle mid should be 0. Okay. So we're going to put, because that just works well. Things, you could always put it back, but throttle mid 0.0. It'll just make it easier for you. See? And then for here, see throttle limit percentage is at 100. And then TPA. And then what's going to make the difference is the throttle limit right here set 100. See? Throttle limit percentage 100. And throttle mid, instead of 50, just put it at 0. And then save it. See? And you could save, like you can do like ratio profile 1, profile 2. But this is what I have. See? Here. And here. See? And that was from the other drone. So you just put it there. But what's really important is if we go into here, save it again. I want to go into my last video. Hold on. I just need to go to my channel. Because I believe I put it in the video description too. The latest and greatest. Drone battery not charging. Videos. Multicolor print. Go into, it was probably the last live stream, which was Pablo 25. And then if we go here into, I like it too, into the description. There we go. Throttle on the right side, their box that says throttle and motor settings. Okay. In the PID tuning tab under PID profile setting. Yeah, we did that. Okay. Then this is from FPV unknown. Final notes. See how that goes. The motor output set to 75% will reduce the kV of the motors, basically slowing them down, which makes things muy bueno for the new guy. And this is given to us by FPV unknown, and then Marker Bay had given us these rates, which work well. I'm going to just put it in, just set it and forget it. So this isn't thanks to me. This is thanks to those guys, and like the channels, the collaboration of people just sharing their expertise and experience to make things just right for you. You gotta love it. So that's why I always have to revert back to it, because as you can see, this drone has that rate, this one has that, but I like to keep them all in one. But as you can see, this one I think was last flown in 2003. So I need to make sure. So now we're gonna take this one out, and I want to see how the 75% goes, because sometimes too much power is no good. So with the throttle limit set to 75, right, instead of 100, it's going to be slower. Like if you look at my Access Flying Kit video, it's slower and smoother. Well, the goggles I guess there's a glitch with the unit where it's only has, you know, it's a bumpy ride. So now we're going to take this and then we're going to put it here. Put the battery in. Before I put the battery in, I'm going to get rid of this one because sometimes things can go bonkers with these drones and you don't want to ruin your good stuff. So make sure. So now we put the battery in, put this there. I wonder if this is the one. Yeah, I have this one here. I have another one over here for emergency. I have a video that shows you how to make these because after pulling it in and taking it out too many times, they break. And you're like, no. And then, yeah, it's a really simple fix though. All right, so now I'm going to turn this on. Make sure you put on first. Turn on this first, okay? And then turn on the headset. And the reason why is because if this overheats, it shuts off and then you don't get a lot of flight time. So but once this is on, this is already trying to work its magic. Okay? And then, you know, wait for it, wait a little bit. And I'll show you how to set this up too, because it's something maybe you forgot to do that in the goggles. Connecting it to the computer is another nightmare. All right, so let's see. Imagine this one had lights though. All right, so now it should go beep beep. There we go. See, that's why you want to turn it on first. And you got to be fast. Well, not really fast, but don't rush into the sky, but try to set everything up before the unit overheats. Okay? And then now, we're just going to bring it up a little bit. Check the goggles. We're in angle, 95 degrees. The temperature, so the air unit. Oh, nice. Smoother, sort of. But you got to remember that. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Oh, yeah, much better. 75 is good. You have more control. Literally. You have more control at 75. Don't put it at 50 though, but 75 is much better. You see, I can control the drone. I can make it do what I want. And you want that. At 100% for the new guy, it's just too much power. And again, this is a powerful drone too, because if you look here, not from me, but it has mounts if you want to put a camera on here. So that's why it has that power. So if you're going to put a camera on, you're going to want to put that throttle limit back to 100%. So this little booger right here can handle one of these cameras. But you have to have some pretty good mad flying skills for that, because if you're going to put a $500, $400, $200, $300, even a $100 camera in here, you better know how to land. You better know how to, you know, make it do this like that. If you can't, don't put a camera. You got a camera built in there though. You have the 03, it's pretty good, or even the 04. You can actually put the 04 on here now too. So now that we know that these rates work, okay, they're perfecto, muy bueno for you, my friend. You will like. So now, let's make sure my batteries are in their case. Oh yeah, you also need this if you're going to be storing LiPo batteries at home. A little LiPo bag. Preventative is always cheaper than damage control. You can burn down your house, kill everyone in it in the middle of the night. But if you have a bag like this, it's called LiPo guard. Or even not. If let's say you don't have a bag, you can put it on your credit card if you can't afford it, because the last thing you want to be is sleeping in, I don't know, your car. And ammo. See, this one came with beef jerkies, but it was a case for ammunition. Even better, I keep the big boys in here for the RC car. The RC car has more power. Whoops, don't break your stuff. This is the big ones that would probably burn that bag to the crisp. Like its lipo bag, but I doubt it could handle this. These for the RC car. This one has like 5,000 milliamps. Yeah, there's no way. And then I have another one. This one's I think a 6S, but I never really flew a 6S drone, but I do have a battery. I might sell it. Yeah, 6S. Because that was when I had the geprc cinelog geprc cinelog 35. I didn't like it. I never flew it. It was in the box for almost a year and a half, 2 years probably, and I just, I'm not a big fan of the big drones. I like the little ones, as you can see, and so I sold it, but I still have the battery, which means I should sell it, because I remember one time I went to the RC store and some woman came with her kids, and apparently they left the battery sitting around in the cold, and they had a lipo fire, apparently from batteries just sitting there for a long time in the cold basement. But it's another story. Then I gave her my card. I was like, hey, if you want to teach your kids how to fly, I'll give them lessons and teach them how not to blow up the house. Which she never called. So now that we know that these rates are good, we're gonna put the cover back on here. We're gonna connect it to the computer, and then we're going to the goggles. One more thing, you may not, but I don't know if he said he saw anything. Hold on, let me put this little piece, put that back, because you don't want water to get in there. Even though you don't fly in the rain, sometimes that morning dew, wet grass. All right. It's possible. I don't know. But it could be possible that... Let me connect this to my... it's been a while since so this will go from here to here. You don't have to do this. I'm just going to push it here and show you what you may have to do. I believe, I wonder if I can do wireless to here though. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it'll let me. Oh yeah, it should. Okay. Okay, one moment please. What's this one? I can't see what this is, and I don't want to blow up the drone. Still can't see. It's so small. Not really. My eyes are just... Da, da, da. I can see 4S, so we're still good. All right, we can still put this baby on there and not blow it up. I have to check and see what the cap is though. Whoa, always check the cap, don't break your stuff in the process. So on that note, and if you're not sure, use a smoke stopper. Smoke stopper is this thing here. So let's say I'm not sure about the battery and I don't want to blow it up. It's like a little circuit fuse thingy, you know, like fly by fly. I'll leave a link to this in the description too. Let's say you have a battery, you're not sure, maybe you can't see, it's a 5S or 6S, and some drones just can't handle it. So you take this, plug this in here. And it's also when you build your own drone too, you want this, because if you bridge your soldering connections, that'll blow it up too. So you could have the right battery, but if your joints bleed, then you're pretty much going to blow it up. Now we'll just put this like, and there's no on-off switch. So then we press this button right here. See, it works. We didn't blow it up. So we know that there's enough power. No, looks like there's not enough power. Did it short out? Let's see. Blue. See, it works. And you wait a little bit. Okay? And then now we know that that works. So now we can plug it in. See, and it even sunk. So get yourself a smoke stopper, because in the big, you know, or just buy the right battery and you're fine. I like the geprc batteries because they just fit in there. Like it just says the geprc, see, and it fits flat on there. And then now we pray. See? Voila. But what I want to do is, but if you put a 9S on there, put that big one on there, go. Yeah. All right. So knowing that, well, even the beeps sound more powerful. Must have more watts. All right. So now that it's sunk, I'm gonna push it onto the computer. One moment, please. Because maybe you need to change the settings in your goggles. Wait for it. And now this is the hardest part. This is why I saved this part for last, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Oh, man. Hold on a second. I won't be able to push it here. So I got to... Now that it's wireless, right? So the goggles are wireless. Go fly. And now for the phone, in order for you to see the phone, I gotta do it like this. Because you can't have wireless and then wireless, because it's a dedicated connection from here to there. Okay? And battery's pretty good, so we should last. But even if you have enough battery, that doesn't matter. Because once the 03 air unit overheats, you're shit out of luck. Hold on. Let me, so you got to do this. Well, for me, I have to do this fast. Otherwise, it'll just short out and then no more power. Don't worry, I'm going to push it here once it loads. Yep, we got it. Yay. Okay, so we'll put this here. And I'll put this there, and then hopefully it'll let me do that there, DJI fly. Oh man, looks like the 0480. Oh no, it didn't. All right, so now I gotta do reflector again. It's the only glitch with reflector. Plug it out, and then plug it in. Because remember, we're wireless. You can only have one dedicated wired connection. So while that's doing that, give me a second. I might have to plug this out so it doesn't overheat. Duh. Hello. Will it be recorded? Oh yeah, this is a live show, so you just come back if you want to come back. Let hello be recorded, so I can subtitle it. Thank you for your help. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's live. It's subtitle it, but also the video should be dubbed. Yeah, or subtitle it. Yeah, it'll be subtitled. Or I'm not sure if it only does that for new videos uploaded, but I have my settings set to dub. But I could always download it and throw up a Spanish version for you. Hold on. So here's the other part that's tricky. Actually, what I could do now, right, is turn off the Wi-Fi on here. And then that should work the magic. And then just let it be a dedicated connection to the computer. And then get the app going. I'm trying to set it up in case you're wondering so he can see the goggles setting, because it might be one thing that needs to be done. But even if we get our goggles view, we need to get the drone set up too. This is the only glitch with the DJI experience, unfortunately. Yep, there we go. Go fly. Now let me go into reflector. I'm going to turn on my Wi-Fi here, which is on. And then go to screen mirroring. Oh, you really can't make this stuff up. Hold on a second. So Fact73 is the one who has this question, and he's going to watch this later, and probably anyone else that's has experience with their drone. Hold on one second. So now we're going to go here, type in reflector. When it works, it works. When it don't work, it don't work. And I don't want to be connected to the drone yet. Let me try. Let's try another cable. I know it happens. I thought it was just me. I hate this part. Like, this part drives me freaking crazy. Hold on one second. We're going to try a different cable. I thought I had another one. Yeah, I do have another one. Another black one that's longer. Ah, there we go. So yeah, there we go. And now we'll go here. We'll go there. See, there we go. Now we just hope it holds. There's our. Now I'm just going to do a force rotate. Force landscape right. Nope. Force landscape left. There we are. And then do this. And then now nice, something went beep beep, but we don't have it here. Hold on, let's do it. See, and it just keeps going on and off, on and off. Force rotate right. It's upside down. Force rotate left. There we are. What's so weird? I don't know why the whales are like that. They should be. The whales shouldn't be upside down. Hold on one second. And it keeps like dinging and dinging. See? And it should be landscape, so it shouldn't matter. Let's say automatic orientation. Let's try force portrait. And then force landscape left. Nope. Force landscape right. That's weird. It's like ass backwards. Alright, give me a second. But in here, it's normal. And it keeps dinging and dinging. Let me try another chord. Maybe like one chord is backwards compatible. And the other one is, hold on one second. And this is wireless. And we don't want it to be wireless, so go here. And there. See, we have our goggles. And then if it loads correctly, not upside down, right side up, I'll show you the settings that you may, another reason why you may, but you don't need to do this. This is just for me to show you. And this is why you want to take the battery out, because it would just overheat during this process. Oh, now, and just waiting any minute, any day. See, and if I plug it in, let's see what happens if I plug it in. If I plug it in, I'll be able to see it with my goggles, but you guys won't. Let's see if I can get it in time. Nice. Yay. You see, it's not me. Like, I know what I'm doing. It's just the system. Watch it crash. It usually crashes, and then on the second try, it works. See? It crashed. And when that happens, we say, welcome back to everything that glitches. So now, I can go here, scroll down, stop mirroring, and then start it again, and then pray it'll push to here or there. But if it pushes here, I will be able to, you've gotta be kidding me. See? It didn't work. We'll get it to work, don't worry. Because he needs to see this part. Da, da, da. Just gonna shut off the wireless and then let it try again and do this. Shut it off. And then turn it on. Good thing I'm not giving a class. Like, can you imagine, like, I was at Drone Academy teaching the kids how to fly their drone, and they was like, can we stream it? I don't understand what you're talking about, Mr. Lewis. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to push it to the screen to make it just right for you. And then the kids would be like, what? And then the bell will ring. The bell will go, brrrr, okay, class dismissed. Oh, I'll work on it. And I'll see you guys next time. All right, let's see. I think we got something, though. There we go. Goggles. Hopefully it works. Connecting. Watch the 03 unit overheat. I just wanted to connect. TGI, you gotta fix this. Like, it should be seamless. It should be streamlined. It should just work. And this is, you want it to work because, let's say if I'm flying with my kids, restart and keep goggles within 1 m radius of mobile. It is. This is like one. Okay. You're killing me. Okay. And by the time that happens, the battery will be dead. Maybe I was too close. Anyway, when you're flying with the kids and they wear the goggles, and then you want to watch what's happening so that you can say, oh, watch out for the tree. Oh, go a little left. Oh, go a little right. And, well, can't do that. You know, maybe with the Avata it's a different experience, but as you can see, we're just waiting for it. Just scrub through it. Fast forward to the best part, which will be the part you're looking for. And, let's see. Battery full. That's a good sign. Well, it's a 4S, so. Da, 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 da. But you want to make sure, the Wi-Fi is still there, that this and this is Wi-Fi. And then this and this is hardwired. So that's the trouble, because it's a USB-C port, and it's probably looking for all these different things. And we have a lightning thing here. See, it has to go bing, ding, see, and then nothing. It's just going bonkers. See, it just keeps going on and off, on and off, on and off. It froze. That's a good sign. So I'm just going to plug it out, plug it in. Quit reflector and start it again. Da, 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 da. I could do this. Here, look. There. Let you guys watch that. And then do this. We got it this screen. Okay. So, now that we finally got it working, hopefully, right? The problem is I can't go here. It won't let me monitor it. Alright. So what you want to do is you're going to go here. See, I'm having an angle. Right? You want to go here. See where it says status, and then switch. Make sure you see how it says 03 DJI 03 air unit. You want it to say 03, and the aircraft is overheating, which means it's going to shut off. You can have Avata selected, but it has to be 03 on this one. If you have that, see, aircraft is powering off. So make sure you have that. See, just in time we managed to do that. Let me just go here. So now that we got that, so you can see it, remember, make sure you have 03 selected. And the processor will overheat, depending on the battery. So that takes care of that. So now we know that these work. This is just a gimmick. You can connect wirelessly, so you can have an audience view. You're right. See how by the time that happens, you're like, you suck, man. I hate this. Anyway, so that's that. That's why we're everything that glitches. We get to show you everything in real time, because sometimes you see these 5-minute videos. Don't get me wrong, it's great. But just think, they went through the same thing, but they only showed you the good parts so that you can say, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I want that. And then when you go home and try it, this is exactly what happens. Like freaking 15 minutes just to get the feature to work. Unfortunately, it's like that. It's disappointing. And a little bit misleading at the same time. It's kind of like a commercial, like with the cereal and the creamy ice cream. But if you leave it sitting in the milk for too long, it gets soggy. They don't tell you about that part. So now that we know that this works, what we're going to do is we're going to close up shop and do one last thing. Okay? So now, hopefully you can copy the settings. Hopefully you can pause the video and do that. But if you can't, we'll do this for you. You can do this. Just need a cable, the right cable. I'm going to plug the drone in and load it to my desktop. Da, 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 da. Thinking of like doing a collaboration video of like responding to the people who are asking me to showcase their stuff and then replying, doing like a live stream. I'll show you, but hold on a second. So now we have this connected. See, the drone's connected. Now I'm saving everything for you, okay? So now the drone's there. Now I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go to CLI. So we're doing that, thing's glitching out. I'm just going to type in dump. Okay. See, no errors, nothing. It's all muy bueno. And now I'm going to go save to file. I'm going to call this, let's call it FK73, okay? And then we'll call it, you get your own rates, FK73. Okay? And then put an underscore or dash. Do I have dash? No, I do underscore. Okay, and I'll put another underscore. And then there. Okay? And we're going to save it. Now we're going to save it to the desktop for me. Oh, I hate when that, oh, desktop was right there. Okay. And then I'm going to save it to the desktop. Okay. And now I'm just going to go here, look for it. See, there it is, FK73. Now you can't mess it up. Like, I'm going to put it in a folder like this. I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to call it, what is it? geprc FK20. FK73. And then cinelog 20. Okay? And then the beauty of this is, like, we know they work. I just put in there. I'm going to compress it. So in case you mess it up accidentally, you always have the compressed version. So I'm going to put this on my drive. Put this on that desktop to another computer. And then compress this one again. So we know we have it. See, I have my own copy. Now we have here. I'm going to command delete. Now this is the one that's going to go up on the GitHub repository. You get your own rates. All right. Now I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to GitHub. And I'm going to go here. Your repositories. And so seems I already have some up there from the other day, but these will be better because these will have the what was it, 50%, 75%, you know, set. We put it to 0. Anyway, these work, point being. So now we'll go here, and then we'll go here, add file, create new file. Hold on one second. See, this is it here. I don't need to add a readme because the goggles are going to shut off. Upload file. Choose file. See, FK. These are yours. So just download those, are special for you. Okay. And then we'll go here. Commit to changes. And then now, see, that's it. Now, if you want them, let me go to here and delete them. I'm going to delete this. See, they're gone. Go here. Just turn off. Should go. Be-doo-doo. There. Why wait? All right. So now it's like, ooh, I want that. Es muy bueno. Te quiero. And then so now I'm gonna go here. See, click on it, and then I'm gonna go here. Download. See, I just downloaded it. Show in my Finder, and there it is. And then now, if you want to load them, you just do this. You go into, you see the drones connected, right? And then you can go load from file, and for me it's in my downloads. See right there, and then boom, and then you would select open, and then once you open it, be sure to type in save, and you'll be fine. It should work. And you know, load from file, save, and it's muy bueno. And that's it. That's the end. That's the way the cookie crumbles, man. Hopefully, you know, this will work for you, but that's how you get this drone in the air. And sometimes, you know, when you're new to these drones, this might have happened. He might have done this. I did it myself. In the beginning, I would reset the firmware. I try this. I do a factory reset. I like plug this in, plug that in, and then the next thing you know, the shit's like reconfigured to like something else, and then what happens is you wind up downloading the wrong CLI from the website, and then you're caught in this endless loop of Groundhog Day on trying to figure out how to configure your drone when you have the wrong flash on there. Just looking at this, so hopefully that didn't happen. I wonder if I can 3D print that. No, it's still, I know I have an extra one somewhere here, but you got to be careful when you crash this one. Looks like it's carbon fiber a little bit at the bottom. It's pretty strong, but just be careful. You know, be careful how you land. Be careful when you crash, and just know that your first flight could be your last if you don't land properly, don't have the right rates. Be careful for people, be careful for kids, be careful for your battery, because it will fall from the sky. I'm just trying to think of, like, so you have a little chip over there. And all these parts are replaceable. So what I mean is, like, your first flight being your last, you could crash it, and then something will happen, and then you have to wait a week for the parts. Everything's replaceable. Or if you have a 3D printer, you might be able to print some of these, but this one's a nightmare to put back together, because I rebuilt this one from scratch too. Because remember, like I said in the beginning, I was crashing a lot. But yeah, that's it. I will answer some more questions later. Later on during the week, we might have the soldering video tomorrow, or definitely this week, because we have the raffle for the soldering iron we're going to be giving away. This right here. But I wonder if I'll show you guys. Dun, 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 dun. Never used, brand new, just for you. Someone's going to win this. Not me, but there it is right here. It's a Pine 64 soldering iron. It's just phenomenal. I wish I had found this in the beginning. I was on the search for holy grails of soldering irons, and then I saw a lot of guys using this, but I didn't know what it was. I always like look at these videos like, oh, that's so cool, what is that? Silence. I'm not like that. You can ask me anything and I'll reply back either with a video or a comment. I was like, oh, that's a cool whatever, what is that? No, nothing. I hate when they do that. So look, check it out. Some leave like the specs in there, like, but no, the ones I was replying to didn't. Is it brand new, USB powered or battery powered? You know, you can see the tip on the new one is a little bit big, but you know, you're first starting out. You figure out what works well for you and your skill set as you level up. But that's going to be on the next soldering build that we have to fix my wife's computer thingy on her exercise bike. Whoops, don't break your stuff. Don't worry. It wasn't that fell. It was actually this right here. Something else. Oh, that's to my back in the day USB-C Ethernet adapter. It should be somewhere. Yeah. So let me see if I have any other comments in here. There was another one. YouTube. Let's see. Any other pressing ones? I usually do the drone stuff. This guy's funny. Let's see if I go back to the channel and then go here. So we gave them the STL. Someone wanted STL file. Someone said cool. I think someone had problems with their Creality High printer. That's a bummer. Let's see who that was. Print TPU? No. I haven't printed in a TPU. I'm a little bit nervous. Last time I was doing TPU on the Ender 3S1 Pro, it created like a goopiness inside and burnt stuff, or I don't know, remnants. Hold on, let's see. See, this is weird. The comment. Oh, here it is. I have a problem with my Reality High camera too. It shows red cross while doing the self-check. Now when I'm printing, the camera never works and the LED not lighting. Yeah, you're screwed. That happened to me. And you know what happened? I'll show you what happened. I went back to B&H and they gave me a new printer. That's weird. I thought I sent it to me. Not there. Oh, here it is. That didn't work. So I'm going to press skip. Start detecting. Hold on. So in the meantime, while this does... This way there's no echo. Because you don't want an echo. Echo. Da, 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 da. There we go. Now you can watch. So... That didn't work. International. After it does the self-check. See? Camera check. There's nothing to check. This is why I'm saying it's a hands-off printer. So once you get an X on certain items, you got to box that and then send it back. Whereas, let's say if it was a different 3D printer, you might be able to they might say, oh, plug this in, plug that in. Nope. When I was on support with Creality, they're like, okay, well, we can start the return. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm going to bring it back to B&H because they're like, give us a serial number so we can start the process. I'm like, no, I'm just going to, because can you imagine how long that would take to come back? If I don't know, Creality is going to come from China. Nothing wrong with China, but the fact, the customs and everything like that, that's why I went to B&H to go get it. And I didn't do it from their online website because I wasn't sure if it was going to come. So yeah, I don't know what to tell them. I'll be like, hey, I'll reply back. A lot of times, stuff like that, I always reply back because this is, folks just waiting in the dark. We usually answer all our questions on Saturday Night Live Q&A, but I don't think they can wait till Saturday. So we don't know how far they are in their return. Thanks to Markabay, I found out my printer was a dud. Because I was delaying it. I was like 3 weeks in. He's like, come on, man, open it up. Because I was going to do the unboxing like the first week. I was like, I'll do it later. I don't really follow the algorithms. I just do it as it comes. And I was like, I'll do it next week. And then he's like, come on, man. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I'm glad I did it. Because if I had waited another week, I'd be stuck with a brick. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe have tried to fix it and finagle it. But it was broken. Bummer. I would say, well, when that, maybe he got my printer from B&H, happened to me, I took it back to B&H, and they swapped it for a new one. At first, I was on support with Creality, and they were starting the return process, but try the Creality online support process or return it and do a swap for a new one. That's what I would recommend, because if they were going to take mine back, cruelty. Korea had his cruelty. Then they're probably taking it. There must be like a batch out there where they're kind of faulty. A little bit of a bummer, but I think since that video is getting more views, maybe I'll do a video on the LED lights for your printer, because the LED light on there just sucks, and I'm surprised. Anyway, it's just disappointing. And you want a light if you're going to be streaming, or maybe you're not going to stream. You want a light so you can see your print. So even with the freaking camera on there, Oh, Brian's Lab. Hey, bro, I love his new name. It's really cool. Let's check out Brian's new channel. I love it. Brian's Lab. It's like, so I could see that. I could put that. No, I can't, but you can put it on like a T-shirt. I like that. Brian's Lab. I like it's such a like a cool thing to have on your shirt. Let's go to channel. Brian's Lab. Oh, nice. I like your I forget what it's called, the YouTube art page. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, because Brian, I was impressed with your flight because everyone I know and everyone I knew, and even myself, when they first get their drone, there's no way in hell they're flying over 1,000 feet. Literally, even Ken got all his stuff. He went up and then he came down, went up, and that's it. And he just packed up. I was like, what? And then I remembered that I did the same thing too. I would like my hands would shake, and I go up and then I go down. But then he has experience flying RC planes, so yeah, that'll be the confidence booster you need to fly. But that's really cool. He got the Neo, really cool drone because you can take it with you. You can be in your car, you can be on the road. I've seen some truckers too. I was on, what was it, on the Palisades Parkway, on the way to Bear Mountain, and some guy just pulled over, took his truck, pulled over on the side of the road, took out his drone, started flying, and then packed up and left. That's really cool. So it's a kind of drone with I love the Mavic, but I wish it was like compact, and I fly with the prop guard, so the drone always has the prop guards on. So I can't be like Brian because look, check it out. Hold on. And the reason why I leave these on there is because they're just a pain to take off and put back on. So I have to take the prop guards off. After I take the prop guards off, got to put it in the case, got to take the lights off, got to do this and that, and make sure everything's charged. So it's like a beast. But I miss having the convenience of and imagine, putting the drone inside the bag and then just going to fly and then come back and then put it in your bag and going, like, being incognito. You could do that with that kind of drone. Like, where did it go? I saw it land here. There he is. That's the guy. But when you have the flip, they'll just see the bag and he'll just be walking and disappear into the shadows. Yeah, can't do that with that drone. They're like, he's got a blue sweater on and white stripes on his shirt, and he's carrying this big drone. That's the guy. When Karen reports you. Okay, when that happened to me, I took it back to B&H and they swapped it for a new one. At first, I was on support with Creality and they were starting the return process. Try the Creality online support process, but would love to know how this goes. Please do share your solution. Did you try factory reset too? It's a bummer. Imagine spending like $500, $600 on a new 3D printer. It comes with a built-in camera. Don't work. Let me see what I have now though. Let's see the lighting with the new camera. Not new camera, but oh wow, there's an update. Okay. Maybe we'll do that in a little bit. Oh, let's see what they fix. Upgraded support for algorithm to enhance support detachability and structural diversity. I have no idea what that means, but sounds good. Optimized calculation accuracy for printing time estimation of Creality high. Yeah, that part's a little bit off. It'd be like REM dream state time says there are 5 minutes left. Or you ever heard of your GPS and you get lost, and then not lost, but there's traffic. It says 5 minutes, and then it turns out to be 30 minutes. Yeah, this does that. So it's like 5 minutes, but it's really 20. So that's nice that they fixed that. Improve slicing efficiency when enabling supports. Yeah, the slicing when adding supports takes forever. Like literally, it's so slow. Like molasses. I don't even know why, but it looks like now I do. They fixed it. Hopefully, I don't know. Fixed false alerts. Hold on, I'll put it right here. Fixed false alerts, preset printer mismatch, and device self-checking. Yeah, I get that. Wow, that's so weird. And I thought it was me. It was driving me crazy. Sometimes the presets and it mismatched the printer. I see a KX in there, and I don't have a KX. So it's nice that they fix it. Fixed 5X presets, import failure in 6. Add Control Shift. Oh wow, interesting. Shift and slide. Shift and mark. Hopefully it doesn't crash that. Mark, we learned that one from Markabay. Hopefully the new upgrade doesn't break it. Fix printer name modification failure in list. Yeah, that happened to me. Wow, interesting. I thought this was all me. Fixed error 2060 and coordinate anomalies in specific scenarios. Now that's tricky because hopefully, like, sometimes a lot of these bugs could be like on the Windows 98 or this machine and that machine. I just hope they tested it for all machines and it doesn't create a night like WordPress when one thing breaks, the whole something else is broken after you fixed it. Optimize LAN stability, resolve device connection failures, transmission errors. Yeah, fix the wipe tower suspension issue. Oh, I was having trouble with the wipe tower issue. Yeah, interesting, because the prime tower is supposed to like make your prints beautiful. It's supposed to be like taking a hit on the stuff for you. And I noticed some of my prints, it was wiping on the tower, but not wiping. It would be like a half-ass wipe, and then there would be like a little remnants on there. Oh, that's really interesting. Maybe I can do a video on that. But share my experience. Take a screenshot. So yeah, that was an issue. Fixed object exclusion errors with excessive models. No, I don't know. Fix Mac OS compatibility UI issues. Yeah, I was having that issue. Shift and slide. Okay, check for updates only. We're gonna download it. But anyway, we'll just click download. Let it download. And after it downloads, I'll install it. But let me see. Let's go to device. See. Let me see if my shift and slide works. Hopefully after the update it'll work. So let's go to device and then go to details. Where's my camera? Now oh, there it is. Look, isn't that much better? Look at that. Better lighting compared to, there was no light before. You know, and there's no way to set up a light, at least not yet. Maybe they're coming out with one. But it'll definitely make the streams better. And then we have the Beagle print cam over here. Let's see. Reality high. See? We get better prints. I just can't control it. I think in order to go home, I'd have to do it from the app. So let's see if I go here. See? There's our plate. Much better. Oh, we can see it from here. See that? And once it starts printing, you won't see that big light, and because your print would be in the way. It's going to come back down. So it'll be shining the light on your print. It's just going back home. It's coming back down. Yeah, that's the only downside, is I cannot control the camera. Oh yeah, and you can see it here on the stream. Hold on. See now? Whoop, I'm not there. See? And there it is. Nice. Wow, so much better. And that's with the LED lights. And if the Creality comes out with a better light, I'll definitely get it. This was only $9. Literally, this LED strip, USB powered, and it's plugged right in to the printer. So I wanted it to be like the Ender 3S1 Pro. So yeah, that's that. That's the way the cookie crumbles. But let's try this update. Hopefully it doesn't. Well, that's updating. Oh well, check it out. Flip. Good evening, Lou. Hello, Brian. Brian's lap. Not the Neo. Oh, the Flip. Sorry, my confusion. And due to courageous and rude intermittent gust of wind, it is currently in Fort Worth with care refresh. Ah, bummer. Oh, I should have told you. Should get it back in a week or so. So you saw my drone over here. Um, the prop guards work like a sail. So a drone without prop guards will fight the wind. A drone with prop guards, you might as well just throw a sail on there, tie some rope to it, and hope it pulls you with it too. And I found that out when flying with my prop guards. So when it's too windy, no prop guards. But I'm always with my prop guards. So if it's too windy, I just don't fly. I'm like, damn, it's too windy. Even though the app says I could, and it says my threshold, can handle it. It can't unless I take the prop guards off. And even if I go to meetups and they're meet by the ocean and the water, they're flying while I'm like, hovering or just, landing my drone, because the prop guards work as a sail, which is a bummer. I wish I had shared that with you sooner. But thanks to Lou. Look, we got Care Refresh. Gimbal error seems to not be able to move the camera after the 10-foot fall onto concrete. That's a bummer. I wonder if they have gimbal protectors for that one. You see me in my habit, I'm on the Avata. I wonder if they have it. And of course, thank you, Lou, for your kind words about my channel redesign. I'm working with Grok on some graphic elements similar to the avatar image. Nice, that's so cool. The sail, I will in the future remain in more open spaces if there are wind gusts. Yeah, but also the wind gusts is what'll get you. Let me check a Dronecast. You might want to down here. Oh, now I can push it because I don't have a drone connected. Here, I'll show you. Brian might already know about this. And go here. Go here. La 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 la. Here, I'll show you. Why is it sideways? I wish it just did auto orient, So this part's easy because I can just do force portrait. So this is a cool app, Brian. This is what I use. I go here and I type in. You can download it from the App Store. They have Android version 2, Dronecast, and it tells you if it's good or not to fly. See, oh wow, it's good to go, but you got to put your drone in there. So make sure your drone is there. Like this is set for me. So if I go to see DJ at the bottom right here, DJI Mavic 3 Pro. I wonder if they have the flip in there. No flip. I wonder if they have the Mini 3 Pro, Mini 4. So find a drone that's comparable to yours. Let's see if I put in Mini 4, because it gives you the threshold. See, recommended flight threshold, 24 miles per hour wind, 40 degrees, and the temperature, GPS, it's fine. And let's see if I apply the new settings. And then if I go back here, it's still good. You see? And now you're set for a drone that's similar to you. So for me, I'm going to put it back to mine. And I'm going to type in Mavic 3 Pro. See, there it is. And then the threshold is set. So if you have the wrong drone in there, it'll tell you you're good to go. Then you fly and you wind up doing Care Refresh. Apply new settings. Or, see, there it is. Voila, distance 10 miles. Like I can't fly 10 miles, but nice to know that I can. Yeah, and it tells you the weather and stuff like that. I like it. And you can get a forecast. But some drones can handle it, some drones can't. I see those videos, but it's a bummer though, because well, the good thing about Care Refresh is that once your drone, they scan the label, the other one's on its way. It's just where is it coming from, and hopefully you're not waiting a long time like you were before for this one. Agreed. Read the sales. I will in the future. Yeah. So that's it's messed up. You just got it. I know that feeling. You just got it, and then you just like so close but so far. Now you're just out of reach. But now it's addictive though, like literally, to the point where you're like, oh my god, it's so cool. Yeah, but you made a good choice of a good travel drone. But just the prop guards are your sail. You're gonna sail away. All right. knowing that, hopefully, I believe that is it. Oh no, that's not it. Let's see if this thing, we gotta update Creality. And I thought it was just me, like it was so buggy. Literally, I was driving, that's why I was like always complaining and missing the Bamboo Studios, because Bamboo Studios just works. Make sure you take your batteries out. Make sure you don't have any laying around, because they could start a fire. And things don't go bump in the night. All right, let's see. I don't know. Let's quit this. A little nervous. I hate, but if the app is like 95% of that list was happening to me, so gotta do it. And replace. Wish me luck. Sometimes it's good to compress and then, zip the old one, and then install the new one, but it's almost half a gig. And so I was like, if it works, I'll just someone will have the older version downloaded somewhere. Hopefully Creality will have versions on their downloads. Sometimes some don't. So now we'll go here and launch it. It's a new app. Here we go. Oh wow, so Brian already has. See, I know Brian. If Brian already has, Brian's like already ahead of the game. Install Dronecast on the Lenovo M11 tablet. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, what is the Lenovo? Let's see what kind of computer Brian has. Lenovo is pretty compact too. Brian's like ready for working on like remotely. I remember I had a friend that had that. Oh, nice. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. Wow, that's so cool. It's like a ThinkPad. Huh. And it's got a camera. Looks like an iPad. Kind of neat. Okay, so let's see. So now, please create. Oh man. All right. No, okay. So my default colors are there. Let's see if we got our presets for standard, dynamic. See, this is the issue here. I was throwing in other printers. Yeah, there's the K1. I never put that there. That was one of the glitches, so you have to be careful there. I don't know why. So you see select, so I select here, select and remove nozzle, and I would go here, and then I would deselect it, and then confirm, because I don't have that printer. And then now I have my two. Creality under, I can slice for the under 3, and I could slice for that. And then I would close it, right? And then I would open it again, and the K1 would be there, or K, a different one would be there. It was just so weird. Let's see if shift and slide works. So, oh, nice, that still works. Let's see, hold on. Nope, it's there now. I have two, but it's going to be another one another time. Let's see if we can add. We have our skirt, brims, things like that, and you go here. Prime towers activated by default, and yeah, that's it. And now we have, I'll have to experiment and see what doesn't work after the update. But look, it's not glitching out, it's not doing that flickering, which was great. It's smooth. Let's see, maybe a big screen. Yeah, nice. But I still miss Bamboo. I can't wait till they, until they actually, no, we need a Bamboo update to throw in the Creality High printer, and then we're golden. But no, not as of yet. So we'll quit this. Oh, I want to go to device though. I want to see if I can still see my printing complete. And if I go to device, select details, it takes a while for this to load though. Yeah, that's fine. I like the other angle better, which is in order to get the other angle, in case you're wondering. Whoops. Yeah, I don't like that part of it. I'll go here. See, I don't like this angle. I like this one better. I'll go here and Creality High. See, we might be streaming tomorrow. We still have a 3D print of the week coming up, which is cool. And then, yeah, so much better with the lights. All right, knowing that and moving forward, I believe, I'll leave that open so we can quit the stream. Hopefully this update works. We'll find out when we get our 3D print of the week. Yeah, except it's Android 11 operating system and works with a nice Lenovo pen as well. Good for drawing, etc. I edited, cut the entire drone vid on my channel on Lenovo tab. That's pretty good. That he did it all in the Lenovo. Yeah, you know, I probably first year. It's been a year. I've now only been editing videos on my computer, but when I first started my channel, I loved it. I was doing it on the phone, literally. It takes like 10 times much longer to edit a video on the computer than doing it on the tablet or on the phone, you know. And it's a bummer that I wish I could create thumbnails on here, because then I would just like revert back to it. You can add all these special effects and things. If I do the same thing on the computer, the rendering time is what eats it up. The cache time, the proxies that that are on there, or disabling your proxies so that you can have more memory to edit the video in real time. But if you don't enable your proxies, then you can't see your video your video is not in full HD until you save it, which is a little bit of a bummer. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So all my videos are in 4K, which is fine, because that's how they're shot. But if I am inside Final Cut isn't going to show me the 4K experience until I export it. So let's say here, this is it. This is the video. See that? And if I go into full screen,
right? So that
it's not 4K. But now it's 4K when you pause it. So the first frame, any frame, as long as it's not playing, it's going to be in 4K. And then when you press play, it goes back into wishy, grainy, gaga. But I have to turn off, which you don't have to do it on the mobile apps. If you go to settings, I had to, hold on, I turn off, I turn off, here, general, editing. I turn a lot of stuff off. Playback, create optimized media for multi-cam clips. I shut that off. Basically, I deselected a lot of the stuff, a lot of the render stuff. Import, you can analyze, you can choose that. But basically, this one, create proxy media. Nope. Create optimized media. Nope. Because that would take up so much space. But when you're doing effects and graphics and stuff like that, you want it to render so you could see it happen, but usually it just takes forever. So I have it deselected. But with a mobile app and on a tablet, you don't have that problem. Like that YouTube short I did on here, for the last one I posted yesterday, did it on the phone. It was just like 1, 2, 3. On the computer, it's great, it's convenient, it's nice, it's fun, and you have full control. But I don't know, something about the ET thing, just my finger. But it's great for the control and the speed. But if you want, the bigger screen, you got to do it on the computer. But it depends. Like a point is that I was doing it for about a year, until I moved to the computer side, because my videos were just getting too big file size. So I needed the space, and my phone was running out. I don't have the space on my phone. But for shorter stuff, all the clips are on the phone. Love it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Happy April Fool's Day. Hopefully, Brian, this is not April Fool's. Did you really crash your drone? Nah, that happened to me my first time too with the Mini. When I got my Mini, I crashed it, and I had done the care refresh. I think I crashed it into a tree, and I was doing a walkthrough with this drone, the big one. I was doing the track me. The gimmick don't work. Crashed into the house. Thankfully, I had care refresh. Thankfully, Brian has care refresh too. Well, keep us posted, Brian. I can't wait to see how it goes with your drone. It's a bummer, but you'll be up in the air and flying in no time. Watch out for those wind gusts. Watch out for, oh wow, it's 11 o'clock. All the gusts. And Yeah, I got another email. I don't know if Brian might know about this. I got an email from somebody. They're like, "Do you want it? Do you want it?" But I know nothing about this machine. I get a lot of emails for YouTube collaborations. So like, we'll send you this in exchange for a video. This is what they want to send me now. Hold on, I'll go to. But they, so I think this is their third email. So I'm like, all right, maybe I should just take it. But I know nothing about this CNC thing. You know, it's not really my channel. But I'm pretty sure it would help a lot of people. Let's see. I think it was from. Oh yeah, she emailed me again. Gosh. So, hi Lou. I'm Kimberly from Macara. Hold on. I'm Kimberly from Macara. I've been impressed by your work in tech DIY creativity and believe your audience would appreciate our products. Macara specializes in DIY tools, including our latest desktop CNC machine. You can learn more at their link. We'd like to propose a collaboration where you'd receive a product sample to feature in your content. Compensation is available based on your preference. And then keep the sample and create 3 to 6 videos. Return the sample for $200 after first video. I think I would keep the sample, right? Because you could always sell it. Look how much this device is. I don't know anything about it. This is not wood shop. I didn't take wood shop in school. So look at this machine costs $2,299.00. But that's not the value of the machine I'm worried about. I think Mads does that. He has to send it back, Mads Tech, when they send them stuff. But I don't know. I've never worked with the CNC machine before. I could sell it, right, and then buy a. So I don't know. We'd be set for life on the channel. we we have like a new video every week with different product. I don't know. It has an emergency stop button. I thought it was a CPAP machine. I thought like you put your head in it and breathe like from the oxygen thingy, but apparently it's like a wood shop machine. So I saw some videos on it, but I don't know. There's a video. Oh wait.
Subtractive manufacturing, while incredible.
Last time I did that, when I played a video and there was music, it said this video can't be monetized. So I have to do some more research on it, and then see what Kimberly says. But I don't know. It's like a different. And then she wrote me back again. I didn't even see the other email. There she is. She's like, stop. I got like one. I got 1, 2, 3. I got like 4. There's another one on the bottom. Let's see what the other one sent. Opportunity. Oh yeah, so she sent it again. It's like, we want you, please. So yeah, I get a lot, but I like to pick. I don't know. It's not my. I don't know. We're not wood shop, but it'd be kind of cool. CNC like your 3D printer, but instead of building up with melted filament, you build by removing material. Oh, okay. From a solid block. Neat toy. It's essentially a robot-controlled plunge router. Interesting. So basically, it's like 3D printing in reverse. So it's like you can digitize and instead of laser engraving, it's just going to be what do they call it? The guy that carves soap, and like the artist, like sculpting clay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll email her and see. I wouldn't. I mean, like, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because I don't. Plus, I don't have the space for it. Like I literally do not have space for this. A smart and affordable desktop. Little desktop. It says desktop, but that thing is freaking huge. What's it? Like, it looks small here, but in the picture, let me turn the sound off because I want to see. Let's see if we can see some pictures of it. It's expensive though, more expensive than a 3D printer. Like I don't. Who has a budget for something like that? Like literally, I'd rather buy images. Yeah, I think they're asking too much money. Maybe it's dollars in another currency, like another. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see the picture. That's really expensive. See, this was the picture right here. It's really big, but they make it look small. Oh, desktop CNC. Well, look at that. You see? Oh, it's a Kickstarter program. I hate Kickstarter, or what? Yeah, they're like the worst. I've done so many things with Kickstarter. It took like 2 years to get something. It took 1 year to get something. It took like 1.5 years to get something. And by the time you get it, it's like old technology. Yeah, so this is it right here. It's pretty big. It looks kind of interesting though. I thought it was a CPAP machine. I wasn't sure what it was, to be honest with you. I'd never seen anything like this before. Oh yeah, he was right. Look, check it out. It's like a engraving machine. I could be an artist, cut down all the trees just to get a little tiny chess piece. But I think you can do more with it. PCB boards, things like that. I want to see what I'm going to write her back and see what it comes with. It'd be nice if DJI sent. Look at this. They're offering to send me almost $2,299 machine. DJI drones are worth less than that. So DJI, I'm worth it. If DJI, if you're watching this, if these folks at Makara think I'm worth it, send me something. Throw me a bone. But anyway, I'm on the fence with it. And I got other ones that are like, hey, TikTok. I don't do TikTok, and I'll never do TikTok. So it's not my cup of tea. But to see what they want to send me. Like, hi. So, I don't know. I get all these offers, and some of them are. Broke this. Oh yeah, okay, all right, yeah. So it looks like they want me to try their stuff. Yeah, that's why I use Irish Spring, and I get solicited to do like a cleaning product commercial. I did one for the earbuds, and that I did because my daughter, she just like doesn't like loud sounds. So she's like the true tester of all that stuff. But some of the stuff they send are good, some are not. It's yay or nay. But then I got this crap. It's like I'm the advertising for all the oh, yeah, and that's that. I'll have to sort through it. I'll write her back, but I don't know. I don't have space for it. And even if I was going to raffle it off, it cost me more to just ship that thing. I have to say, or maybe sell it on eBay. I don't know. As you can see, I don't bite all the bait. I don't take bait on everything they offers I get. Don't you mean throw me a drone? Yeah, throw me a drone. I think I said throw me a bone. Throw me a drone. Throw me a drone. Look, I have all these other companies offering me stuff, right? But they won't because of what I do. Throw me a bone. Yeah, throw me a bone. Throw me a drone. They won't throw me a drone because I would have to make a video. I'd have like 2 different types of videos on the channel. I'd have a 5-minute video showing, oh, this is great, you're gonna love it, right? But as you know, just to get the shit to work, it took like freaking 20 minutes. And so then when does the glitchy troubleshooting video come out? So I'd have to like break it up. So first I'd make a 5-minute video, and then I would do the the troubleshooting videos, which are always longer, everything that glitches. But I don't know if they don't like that, because look at Mads Tex. He's got over like almost 500,000 subscribers, and they won't send him a drone. He gets his drone DJI stuff from other sponsors because they just don't, which is really weird. I don't know. That's how they want to be. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but because as you can see, I have all these offers coming in for other products, and I just have to pick which ones I want to do. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I gotta go. Lou, don't you mean? Yeah, I know. Throw me a drone. All right. Not a CNC machine. I thought it was CPAP. But no, it wasn't a CPAP. I was like, wait, do you put your head in there and like breathe the oxygen or something? I never heard of the CNC, but it looks like a really cool carving machine if you're into carving. All right. Anyway, great seeing everyone again. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. This is it. This is the end. Great seeing you, Brian. Keep me posted. Keep us posted. We like to see how long Care Refresh takes. If all goes well, Care Refresh could take 3 days or a week tops. So hopefully next week you'll be flying again. Fly, fly, fly. Then drive somewhere and fly. I do that too sometimes. I drive to open spaces, a park. Just have to watch out for Karens. They're everywhere, especially nowadays. All right, we'll see you all next time. DJI, throw me a drone. Throw me a drone. All right.